You know, it would be good if I turned on the audio mixer. I'm glad someone in chat told me that the audio is not working. Better now than before the match actually starts. But hi. This is what we have an audio mixer here. And usually I forget to turn it off before I leave. And this is the first time ever that I forgot to turn it on when I got here. So I went through all this stuff about our Rocket League team and announcements. So let's go ahead and just start all over, shall we? Hi! Welcome to Marietta Esports. So, yeah, our Rocket League team will be going against Valpo in just a minute. In fact, we got the lobby information, so I'm going to check to see if the lobby's been created. So give me a second here as I check that out. Private match, join private match. There is the name. Okay, can I copy? Can I copy and paste this information? Copy. Does not let me copy and paste, so I'm going to have to type it in manually. So give me 1 second here as I check to make sure the lobby information is working. So let's see here. Just gotta get the lobby here set up. See here. Unable to find server, so just waiting for the lobby to set up. But anyway, while we're waiting for that, what's going to happen is we have our poll here for our Twitch emotes because you guys have helped us with our subs, so thank you for that. So we have a nice little poll where you can decide which one do you want. Do you want Pio Rage, Pio Thump, Pio Law, or Pio S? The poll will close on Friday this week, and then we will reveal the emote on Saturday. I think last time I checked, I think Pio Thump was winning. So if you want the if you want Pio Thump to be the winner, then be sure to be sure to put in your vote in there. Otherwise, if not, make sure you choose another one. Let me check here. Making sure check the instructions here. Okay, just check to make sure that Valpo has created the lobby. It looks like it might be working. Okay. Maybe. Crossing my fingers. Please tell me that we're not going to time out here. While we're waiting for that, I'll go over the next announcement real quick. So we mentioned this also yesterday, but the college is doing a fundraising campaign to help support our athletic teams. So we are trying to sell out these. We got this timeout again. Okay, well, I'm going to keep trying and hope that this works. Hit the right buttons here. Anyway, so while we're hoping that the lobby will finally cooperate. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me get the lobby information to my team real quick. See here. Find my team. All right, so that should be good. So let me get the game audio working so I don't forget about that. Sorry, I forgot one audio for today. There we go. You should hear the game audio. And I got the lobby information to my team, so they should be joining. All right. So we should have the game underway, but while I'm waiting for that, yeah, so the college is doing a campaign to raise funds to help support our athletic programs. So the goal is to raise $25,000 by our state homecoming, which is October 17th. So you can make a gift onto the college the Give Campus site This link that I have here, bit.ly/virtual sellout, is my personal advocate link that you could use. If you don't want to use that, I can provide other links. But basically, every $5 that is given will count towards a ticket for selling at the stadium. You can also designate one of the athletic teams to receive half of your gift. So if you pick esports, half of your gift will go directly to esports, and the other half of the gift will go to the Pioneer Club, the athletics program. Whichever program or whichever team raises the most funds or sells the most tickets will receive an additional $1,000. Now, I think it would be awesome if esports were able to win that. Now, granted, it's going to be tough. A lot of our athletic teams have a long history of alumni. I think right now the men's rowing team is in the lead by a substantial amount. But we can definitely give it a try. And plus, your donations are going to go directly to our program and to athletics. So it's a great way to help with raising funds for everyone. And this is one of those things where when everyone competes, we all win. All right, I think everything is good to go. So I'm going to get game 1 underway. So here we go, Marietta College versus Valparaiso University. So already seeing an early shot by the Pioneers, but Tascan was able to block it. But Marietta's trying to set up an offense, but Jackbox is right there, taking it down to Marietta's side of the field. Just slowly trying to set up, and we see Rayleigh trying to disrupt it. And he's actually going to start bringing the ball towards the center of the field. Takes a shot. Does not go in, but an early score by Ozio. So we see Rayleigh setting up the play, and Ozio was there to clean it up. So the Pioneers get an early goal in this match. We see, I think Ozio got the first hit, but I Hate Stairs is bringing it down to Marietta's side. And we're going to see Tascam to go for a shot, but Thaxter was there to block it. And Thaxter was also able to deflect it to prevent Falpo from re-attacking. So Rayleigh is going to try to set the play, and Thaxter and Ozzy are looking to set up the goal. Ozzy takes a shot, does not connect. Thaxter flips and knocks it over to the side. So Marietta's pouring on the aggression. Ozzy is just doing a little love tap, but Jackbox is going to deflect it over to Marietta's goal, a little bit to the left. But now we see Tascan going to take a shot, but it's a little bit wide to the left. But I Hate Stairs is going to try to make a play, but Rayleigh is right there, knocking it straight to the goal. Can Jackbox deflect it? He misses it, but it doesn't go into the goal. Rayleigh tries to clean it up, and it goes wide left. Now we see Thaxter's trying to get control, but loses it. And Ozzy is going to attack, but Jackbox is there to defend. Rayleigh will block it over and knock it back to Valpo's side. Just going to bounce towards the goal. And now we see Thaxter trying to center it up. But I Hate Stairs is saying, no, you can't do that. But Rayleigh is like, yes, we can. But I Hate Stairs just blocks again. Tascan's going to bring it over to the side. He's going to take for the shot, but Rayleigh is there with the save. And I Hate Stairs tries to do something, but it goes off to the side. But Jackbox is going to knock it over. But Thaxter's going to knock it towards the goal. It almost goes in, but Tascan was there to save it the last second. But now we see the ball goes right in, and Ozio was able to deflect it and bring it into the goal. So we see a nice play there by Ozio, goes right in. So the Pioneers are up 2-0, 3 minutes left in game 1. And we're seeing Thaxter going straight for the goal, but Tascan is going to try to block away, but Thaxter is going to deflect. Marion is playing very aggressive, and it seems to work well for their playstyle as long as the one thing they have to be careful with is making sure that they don't leave the goal exposed. That's been their kind of Achilles heel. But Marietta is doing a good job keeping the pressure onto Valpo's side of the field. We see Rayleigh going to try to set up. Is there going to be a clean? Thaxter goes for a shot, and oh, it almost goes in! Oh, you hate to see that, but it was a great save there by Tascan. I thought that was going to go in. All right, so now we see the ball onto Marietta's side, but Ozzy's going to try to deflect it away. And Tascan's going to knock it over to the side, but it's going to be centered up for Rayleigh to take a shot, and it's just a little bit to the right. Thaxter's going to take another shot, but it gets blocked, and now we're going to see Tascan trying to hit it, head down. See Jackbox knock it up into the air, and Rayleigh's going to knock it over. The goal is somewhat exposed, except High Stairs there. He misses, and Thaxter trying to secure it in, but it doesn't go in, unfortunately. Now we see Ozio going to try to set up the play, centering it up. And Raylick is heading over there to put the pressure on the Pioneer side. Oh, not Pioneer side, but on Valpo's side. But Marietta is just keeping that aggressive pressure onto Valpo. Ozzy is going to knock it, but it actually gets deflected by, I believe it was Jackbox. Taskim tries to do something, but does not connect. Thaxter's going to bring it over. Now Raylick's going to try to make a play with the ball. It's slowly working its way in. And Thaxter goes in with a goal. We got to take a look at this one here. A nice little tap there by Thaxter. I think Valpo accidentally tapped it in. Yeah, Taskin and Jackbox tried to block it, but it just went in for him. So Marietta is up 3-0. Jackbox gets an early goal. You can't. This is what happens when you leave the goal exposed like that. Yeah. So with that, I mean, Valpo does score, but Marietta has to make sure they keep their goal defended. Jackbox is going to try to take another shot, but he's going to get demoed by Raylick. But now it looks like Valpo's going to try to set the play, but Thaxter's there to defend. Marietta is still up 3-1 with 1:10 left in this game. So Marietta just has to make sure that if they keep the aggression and keep their goals defended, they should take this. And the wall is getting so close, and Ozio gets another goal. Just a nice little tap there. So here we go, 4-1. Marietta is dominating this game against Valpo. 1 minute remaining. And I don't think Marietta is going to let off the gas. Yes, that pun was intended. Although Jackbox is going to go for a goal. Can Thaxter block it? And he will block it to the side. But Jackbox is trying to set up the play. But Thaxter is going to knock it away. And they have an empty goal for Ozio to set up. And he will score. I don't want to jinx it. I know there's the caster curse. But I think Marietta has game one secured. Pending any major mistakes. You see Thaxter trying to go for something, but Jackbox is there to deflect it. Raylick with a great save there. It almost went all the way downtown into the goal. 30 seconds remains. Valpo is still trying to get another goal in, but Marietta is going to keep the ball into Valpo's side. But we see Taskin bring the ball over to the left. But Thaxter is going to knock it away. He's going to center it up. Yeah, 8 seconds left. Raylick's going to go for a shot, but a great block there by A-Hate Stairs. And there you have it. Marietta will take game one, a very strong game one. I think it was like 5-1. Yeah, it is 5-1. And if we look here, Marietta had 12 shots at the goal. And Valpo only had 5. So yeah, a very strong performance by the Pioneers in game one in this best of 5 series. So I think we're just going to take a little second to breathe. And then, actually no, they're not going to take a second to breathe. They're going to already get into game 2 here. They're getting the lobby set up. And I think the Pioneers are just about ready. Everyone's in position. So here we go. So we get the first touch. So here we go. Thaxter is going to start bringing it over, but I-Hate Stairs was there to block. And now they're going to put some pressure on the Pioneer side. The ball's heading over towards Valpo's goal, but Jackbox is there to defend, and so is Taskim. Now we're going to see Taskim bring the ball down. But Raylick's going to knock it away, but so is I-Hate Stairs going to try to bring the Maria's goal. It is exposed right now, but Raylick is going to knock it over to the right side, trying to fly it over, but I think he lost control for a second. So Taskim is going to try to bring it over. But a nice hit there by Ozio. Will that set up the play for Thaxter to clean it up? It goes just a little off to the left, unfortunately. So Thaxter's going to block it over, but Jackbox is there to knock it into the air, so that will disrupt Marietta's offense. And their defense, technically. But Ozio is going to start bringing it over. Taskim's there. It tips over to Valpo's side. So now we see Thaxter and I-Hate Stairs competing for the ball, but Ozio is going to flip it over. And a nice save there by Jackbox. But Raylick is there to deflect it, but it's going to be centered up for a possible shot, but Ozio is not going to allow that. Or I think it was Thaxter, I'm sorry. There's Ozio. But Jackbox there's the deflect, but he's going to miss it, so it's going to get close. Knocked into the air. We see Raylick's going to take control of the ball, keeping the pressure onto Valpo's side. But now Valpo's going to bring it over to the right side. Ozio's there to defend, but great control there. Well, at least a little bit by 8 stairs, but then lost it. It's always you have control when you until you lose it, right? So now Ozio's going to be bringing it over. And a nice little deflection there by Valpo. Couldn't tell who it was. But now we see Thaxter going to try to set it up. But it seems like Valpo is definitely doing a better job of disrupting Marietta's offense. They're not putting a lot of pressure themselves, but they're definitely trying to prevent it. But there comes Rayleigh trying to go for the shot, but I Hate Stairs is the save right at the nick of time. But now we're going to see I Hate Stairs trying to bring the ball over, but Ozio, he's going to say, nope, that ball's mine. But Tascam's like, nope, now it's mine. It's like the... What is that? It's like those birds in Finding Nemo. They're like, mine. That's basically what this game is right now, taking control of the ball. Ozio takes a nice shot over the goal, but it's going to go a little bit to the left. But he's there to try to disrupt it. And it's still on Valpo's side. And Rayleigh tries to go for the shot, but he ends up demoing Tascam instead. I Hate Stairs tries to defend, but it does whiff. So now we see Ozio and Thaxter trying to set up a play. Ozio sets up for the goal, but Thaxter's going to demo Tascam again. That's 2 demos onto Tascam. But now we see Tascam is back and bringing the ball on the other side of the field. Now Tascam and I Hate Stairs trying to set up something, and all 3 missed. Even I can't tell if it was Rayleigh or not. I couldn't tell if it was Rayleigh or Ozio. But basically everyone missed the ball there. So now Rayleigh's going to block it over. He's going to try to set for the goal, and it does not quite connect. Now we see Tascam trying to bring it over. It is a little exposed, but Ozio is there to block, and Rayleigh is falling behind just to make sure to protect the goal. Now he's going to bring it over, and it gets bumped by Tascam, but Thaxter's going to knock it over. I Hate Stairs tips it in the wrong direction, and then Tascam's going to bring it back, but Rayleigh is going to tip it over again. We're already at 1:35, and no one has scored yet. But we are seeing Valpo has done a much better job with disrupting the Pioneers' offense. But we do see Thaxter going to try to bring it over, but it gets knocked back. So Rayleigh is going to knock it over to Jackbox, who's going to try to go for a shot, but Thaxter is there with the save. Now we're seeing Rayleigh going to try to do something, but I Hate Stairs is going to block his head. But the ball is getting very close to the Valpo side, but Tascam's going to bring it away. But it's now getting bounced back to Valpo's goal. We see I Hate Stairs trying to set it up, but Jackbox will take it over. 1 minute remaining. We see Ozio and Thaxter there try to set up. Thaxter's going to go for the shot. Doesn't quite connect. Oh, if Ozio zigged instead of zagged, I think he would have gotten in. But Rayleigh's like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'll put this on my shoulders and make the play. So right now, Pioneers are up 1-0. 48 seconds is left in the game. We're going to see Rayleigh take another shot to goal. And both people from Valpo miss, and it goes straight in there. Great play there by Rayleigh. So just like that, for the first 4 minutes, we didn't see any scores. And then 10 seconds, we get 2 scores by the Pioneers. So now we're seeing the ball being blocked over to Marietta's side. 35 seconds remains. Rayleigh is trying to get the ball away from Marietta's goal. Valpo's trying to score something. Ozio takes a shot, but it gets blocked. Now we see I Hate Stairs trying to set up a play. A great save there by Rayleigh. Tascam is going to set up, but I Hate Stairs is going to do something. But a couple shots at the goal by Valpo, but none of them actually go into the goal. Rayleigh goes for a shot. It gets the block by I Hate Stairs in the last second. 7 seconds remains. Now we're down to 5 seconds. The ball's still in the air. Will there be a play? It doesn't look like it. And with that, folks, Marietta takes game 2 with a score of 2-0. You guys, I mean, the first 4 minutes, it was just back and forth. But then that last minute, Rayleigh was just like, all right, I'm going to kick up the heat. And he actually makes something happen. So, great job there by the Pioneers. And you know what this means, folks? We're at match point. So, looks like they're getting set up, and there's going to be no breaks. I think we're already going to get set up for game 3 here. Yeah, here we go. Game 3. If Marietta takes this game, they will take the series. If Valpo takes this game, then we will go to a game 4. So if you're Valpo, this is time to show your support. I know that Valpo was not able to stream their match today, so if anyone from Valpo are watching, welcome. Hope you're having a great time. And we're seeing a very aggressive play there by the Pioneers, trying to knock it to the goal, but Valpo is able to knock it away. And we're going to see the goal exposed, but a great hit there by Ozio to block it. Rayleigh tries to make a play, but I Hate Stairs is there to try to put pressure on the Pioneers, but Thaxter's going to bring it over. Ball gets deflected to the middle of the field. Ozio's going to try to take it. Demo's jackbox in the process. Now Thaxter's going to be taking a shot. Does block, and he's going to try to get the angle in. Slowly, surely, but Tascam is there to block. But Rayleigh tries to go for a shot, and I Hate Stairs is there for the save. And he's going to knock it away from Ozio before he has a chance to score. But here comes Rayleigh. He's been on fire in game 2, centering it up. But there won't be any follow-up. Tascam is there to block it away. So now we see Jackbox going to try to make a play. At least, he tried to. So now Rayleigh is a nice little tip there by Rayleigh, but Jackbox is going to go straight for the goal. But Thaxter is going to knock it away. I Hate Stairs is there to try to set up the play. Ozzy is going to knock in the air, so it goes into the far right corner. Now Rayleigh is going to bring the ball over, gets his boost on. Now he's out of boost, so now the boost is off. But Thaxter's going to go for a shot. Open goal, and in! So a great start there by the Pioneers, up 1-0, 3 minutes, 29 seconds left in this game. Remember, if they take this game, they will take the series. And we already see Ozzy trying to set up something. Tascam knocks it away, but here comes Rayleigh. Going to try to set up the similar play. It gets over their heads, and Thaxter is there with the cleanup. That is a beautiful play there. Rayleigh setting up, and Thaxter was in position to score as soon as it got there. So we're just seeing this Pioneer team getting better and better with each week. We're seeing the plays being more coordinated. We're seeing Rayleigh with the setup. We're seeing Thaxter with the goal. And now we're seeing Valpo trying to set up something, but all the Pioneers are there to knock it away. Thaxter's going to knock it over everyone's heads. And we see Thaxter going to go for a shot, but I Hate Stairs was there to block it. But here comes Rayleigh to set up the offense. A nice shot by Ozio, and another goal. The Pioneers are up 3-0 with just a little less than 3 minutes away in this game. Marietta is not stopping. They're not slowing down. So we're seeing I Hate Stairs trying to knock it, but Rayleigh tries to go for a shot, and Jackbox is there to deflect, but there comes Thaxter, keeping the ball onto Valpo's side. Ozzy goes for a shot, doesn't quite go in. Thaxter tries to secure it, but it's off by a little bit, but pressure still on Valpo's side to block it. Great save there by I Hate Stairs, but now there's an exposed goal, and Ozio gets the goal. So now Marietta is up 4-0. And we see an early demo there by Ozio. So he gets the goal in the last round and also gets the demo. But now Marietta is just still keeping up the pressure. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left in the game. Ozio's going to go for the shot. It goes underneath I Hate Stairs. I need a second here. There's been so much going on. Taskin's going to try to set up the play, and everyone's going to get bumped. He goes for a shot, but Rayleigh is there for the save. I Hate Stairs is going to knock it over to the left side. Thaxter tries to block it over, but it does not happen. Jackbox is going to go for the goal. And it just goes up a little bit, and Marietta was fortunate that they were able to block it. I think Thaxter and Rayleigh kind of tipped each other there, but that's okay. They keep the ball away from Valpo. Rayleigh's going to try to set up something. He doesn't have any boost, so there's not much he can do about it. But at least try to knock it over. We see a great hit there by Ozio. And Thaxter goes for a shot, but I Hate Stairs was there to block. Rayleigh is going to try to set up the play. And can the Pioneers follow up with this? Ozio is going to tip it. Thaxter's going to go for the shot. And it goes in! So with that, the Pioneers are up 5-0. With a minute 20 left, Tascam is going to try to set up a play, but loses control of the ball. And we're going to see Rayleigh contest for it. And Ozio, and I Hate Stairs, and Thaxter. Just going back and forth. Now we see Thaxter going to try to take control of the ball, but I Hate Stairs is going to knock it away into the back corner. 1 minute remaining. I don't see how Valpo can come back from this. I think Marietta secured it. And Ozio puts in another goal. And folks, I mean, I think that's going to be the nail in the coffin. But 6-0, about 50 seconds remains. I think your Pioneers are going to take their next win in Rocket League in the NACE Fall Cup. We're just 40 seconds away from that victory. And we see Marietta still keeping up some pressure. Baxter's going to keep the ball onto Valpo's side. Ozio is going to keep it up. I think the goal's exposed. Well, it was not exposed. So we're seeing Rayla going to get demoed in the process. The Jackbox is going to try to center it up, but I think Valpo doesn't know what to do at this point. Ozzy's going to try to go for a goal. I Hate Stairs is there to block. Baxter's going to tip it away. Now we have the countdown. 5 seconds remains in this match. And everyone's just trying to keep the ball in the air. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Marietta takes game 3, 3-0. We see 13 shots at the goal by the Pioneers versus Valpo with 2 shots at the goal. So with that, congratulations to the Pioneers for taking the series 3-0. I mean, that was just a very strong performance by the Pioneers. Dominated all 3 games. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's really much to analyze there. I mean, their setups were very good. Some really good setups and some follow-throughs by the Pioneers. They're taking the shots, and then whenever it get bounced off, they were able to deflect, or at least be able to get the rebound to go in for the goal. And we saw there just taking multiple shots at the goal, and that has been working well for them. So, congratulations to the Pioneers again. So our next match is not for another 45 minutes. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and keep the stream up, but it was just an extended break. So we'll start up, we'll come back again around 9:10 or so. Actually, no, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep it up because, yeah, I was debating about whether to take it down and bring it back up, but I think we'll just go ahead and keep it up. We'll just have an extended break. So around 9:15 Eastern Time, the Pioneers will be going up against the Milwaukee School of Engineering. And we'll also go ahead and get that game set up. I got to do some reporting the final scores and getting all the overlays and everything set up for that match, so I'll go ahead and work on that. But once again, congratulations to the Pioneers for a great victory over Valpo Esports. You need to take a break, step away, go for it, but please be sure to come back in about a half hour because we'll have our second Rocket League match up for you. So you are watching Marietta College Esports. We hope to see you in about 45 or so minutes.